Welcome back to Welsh Miniature Board Gamer, and this is going to be a roundup of what I got painted up during the month of September. So first of all, we have these terrain crate objectives for Kings of War and Vanguard, so for the Mantic games, and I've painted these up. And now I'm not going to count these towards my tally for the month because obviously painting rocks is not exactly very difficult. But they're nice looking things, and I managed to paint up the entire box set, so yeah. But as you can see, there's a lot of detail on them, and they're really quite nice. I might do a review on them maybe later, maybe next month, but for now, this is what they look like. They're all painted up, little rocky things. Not really much to be said about that. That's why I'm... Whoops, knocked the camera. That's why I'm not really going to be counting these as a part of my tally. So as well as those rocks, you also get a bunch of littler things. Now, these are a bit more detail, but still, I won't count these towards my tally because these are scenery, not really miniatures as such. And they're nice models. They paint up well. Nothing really bad I can say about any of these terrain pieces, really. There's a satchel for the one mission. So these are for the missions for Vanguard, really. So you can use them without having to, thing in anything. These are specific to the missions. And they're really nicely sculpted. Didn't need to clean anything up. They all painted up nice. There's a treasure chest, so that could be used in Frostgrave as well. So that's probably what it'd be used for as well. And a little dragon cracking through on his egg. So the two larger pieces of terrain in Terrain Crate was the Princess. Now I am going to count her towards my painting tally because she's a person, and therefore I think, is suitably can be counted. And I think she's quite good, princess, witch, whatever, tied to a stake, so could be either. And I really like this one. This one is a downed messenger, so he's been shot by the enemy while travelling through their territory. But yeah, I kind of like him. I've used Geek Gaming, one of the Geek Gaming base ready ranges. I can't remember which one this one is. Well, like the not Tundra, but something like that. Begins with T, but I can't remember what. So I'm going to count those two as towards my tally. But apart from that, we got a lot of these zombies for Zombicide 2nd edition. So we got this one. Again, the sculpt I hate, and therefore don't put much love into it. Then two of these ladies. Which, yeah, like I said, the runners actually seem to be the worst sculpts to me in this box set, and kind of my peeve. There you go. Here's bright red running shoes, because everybody's got bright running shoes. And then we got two of these. Now these are sculpts I haven't painted before from the Zombicide box, and I kind of like them actually. These, at least they got some sort of character to them. So yeah, end of the world, doomsayers. I painted up two of these. And, the whole point of these is I paint them up as quick as I can to get them, done, because these are sort of background characters type things, because they're just zombies. So I use like a lot of contrast and dry brushing and washes just to do my job for me, basically. Which is pretty much how I paint it anyway, but kind of like the colour scheme on this one. I like that. And we got these two. like I've said before, use bright colours because I think modern characters look pretty good with bright colours, you know. Don't get to use them that often, so. And then these two are nice sculpts too, like biker police women. So yeah, they're kind of nice sculpts. I would say that their face detail is a bit, you know, like that. But, you know, they're zombies, so I'm not going to really worry too much about that. And then another one, which I kind of like. She's like a Girl Scout or a Girl Guides type vibe about her. You know, it's in a wilderness survival gear type thing, you know. And I gave her like a punk hairstyle. Again, the face is terrible. Like, what's that? But the yeah, I kind of like the sculpt though. The sculpt is nice. You know, the pose and the idea. The idea maybe more than the thing. Now this guy, like, I you know, he's got like, I don't know if you can read that, but dead end sign has been rammed through him, and his form is really nice. I really like that. Again, used washes etc. to paint him really, but I like the face. He looks like a baddie actually from Buffy. The Whisperers, I think it was, or the Silence Whisperers. Yeah, the guys who go around and they steal people's voices, etc. But yeah, I like the look of him. So then the last one of the Zombicide miniatures that I painted up was the first of the Abomination. So I wanted to paint this guy up as a bit of a reward for getting through as many of the zombies miniatures as I have. So I painted this guy up, and I'm really liking him. He's like the police SWAT team member who's been infected. I like the way I did the sort of black skin, the African Caribbean more style skin colour. He's got like a jawline and a face a bit like Venom, so I suppose you could paint him up to look a bit like Venom. I like the way he's got an axe stuck in his shoulder, and it's just like, yeah, whatever. And holes in his bulletproof jacket that he used to have, you know, the plates. But yeah, really like that miniature. And from what I've seen, the actual abominations for this look really nice. So all in all, I painted up 15 of these zombie miniatures for Zombicide. And then another game that I was painting up last week was Kings of War Vanguard. So I had, as I said, the what do they call them? I've completely gone blank. The goodie portion of the two-player starter set of Vanguard Mantic's skirmish game, and I painted this guy up who is on my side of the warbands. So yeah, they're very ornate and, you know, flashy kits, you know. So that's him done. The standard bearer. Now I could have done something on the flag, I suppose, some, you know, motif or whatever, but I really couldn't think of what to do in it. My freehand painting is not the best in the world, so yeah, I have to wait until my daughter will be willing to do it, you know, because she's the artist in the family. So that's the sergeant. And then we had another one. So that one was plastic, and so was this guy. And I made him up. He was meant to be, I think, a Paladin Defender, but I've made him up to be the Paladin Chaplain. I made him, so that's what he is. And I really like the way he comes out. You know, his shield. He's got that cool sort of Sauron-looking mace in his hands. And I really liked, actually, painting him. And then finally, I painted up this dude. Now, he is a resin miniature, and I've just broke off his top of his hammer, so it should be there. on top there. So he's the boss, he's the dictator, which, yeah, seeing that these guys are the goodies, that kind of really sums it up a bit. But he's a really nice looking miniature. Like I said, he's resin, so he's a bit more fragile. That's how come I broke off that. But yeah, I tried to follow their sort of colour scheme roughly, so that I could think my whole army, in one sort of style and one colouring. And yeah, I really like him. He's got a lot of detail. If you really wanted to go, full on, crazy, picking out all of that detail, you could. But to me, it was like, nah, that's close enough. That's good enough for me. So I've painted up all in all 20 miniatures this month, which I'm really happy with. I'm catching back up to what I was doing. Admitted most of them were zombies, but I'll take it. Whatever I've got, I'll take it and I'll paint it. The box needs painting, so I may as well make the most of it. So that is me done for this month, and I'm going to wish you a very good gaming and happy times, and I hope you stay well. Goodbye from me, Welsh Miniature Board Game.